Hello again everybody, it's Jesse Ladner here, and on this video today we're going to be doing some work on the stereo here. Now for those who haven't seen, I believe it was a few weeks to a month ago, I was going through all these old cassette tapes and whatnot, and in case you haven't saw on the end of towards the end of part 2, deck B was kind of misfiring a little bit to where when you try to rewind it, it would make extracurricular clunks going to fast forward. So let's try to work on it some. So we had to turn this on, APC unit on. I'm not sure what's going on with this because it's been beeping weird. Now, it sounds like it's almost dead for some reason when you first turn it on. I don't know. Alright, let's turn this on. Just start off with this. And yeah, it's another thing going on. The default's back to CD for some reason. Yeah, I don't know. It's like if I don't use it for a while, the settings default back to where it was or whatever. I don't know what's going on with that. Oh, the volume was off probably because I had it on my. Maybe. No, I don't remember leaving it on CD last time. So, if I don't use it for a while, it somehow defaults back. And let's turn the cassette player on. Now, I want to say there's a recordable tape in here that I put some music on. It's not bluegrass, by the way. I clean recorded that out and put Dr. Dre and Ice Cube, Snoop Dogg on deck A side A, and then side B has some other songs. I can't remember what. So I want to know. I mean, I don't see nothing particularly wrong with this. I just wish that it would quit doing that misfire issue. And again, deck A is useless because you can see a difference between deck B, deck A. It's missing the right pincher roller. Well, yeah. What had happened to that was the a tape, the ribbon broke out on one of the tapes, and then it got caught on the pincher roller, and it yanked the pincher roller out. So it's somewhere in there. I just don't know exactly where. We have to take pretty much the whole thing apart to get to it, I think. But it's somewhere up in there, I can tell you that. Somewhere in there. But let's see if it's still misfiring or not. Maybe it was misfiring because it was getting too hot. I don't know. Let's see. It's already rewind it, so let's see. Oh. Yeah, you can tell that. I can already tell it's not going to rewind because it's misfiring. So you see it's fast forwarding. Ooh. You hear that? That's not how it's supposed to sound. Yeah, and it's actually playing the right way, but you hear that misfire. So it's got the other. That's what I wanted to test. I'm gonna kill the sound so it won't get copyrighted. Oof. Yeah. Something's not working. So I accidentally hit this button. I was trying to rewind it, but accidentally hit the button, the reverse play, and it still goes into the forward play. So it has lost rewind. It has lost reverse play. So yeah. Yeah, that was some Dr. Dre, like I said, and I just killed the sound so it won't get copyrighted. But if I rewind it... Ooh! Gosh, it wasn't making that big of a noise. You see, it still continues to count down because, again, the misfire on the rewind. Gosh. Holy crap. Yeah, that didn't sound as loud as it was before, so I don't know what's going on. So no matter what, and if I flip it the other way, I'll rewind it. Ouch! Yeah, it wasn't making that big of a squeal. JK18, if you're watching this, can you figure out what that noise is? Because whatever it is, it's a misfire. Maybe one of the pincher rollers is stuck? No, I mean, they're freed up. I don't see... No, there's nothing wrong with the pincher rollers. Well, then JK's probably going to have a fit. See, that one, maybe they need a little oil in or something. That one, that left pincher roller doesn't feel right. And that one's awfully loose. That one's freed. I hate to put some oil on it because it might mess it up. But maybe one of the pincher rollers is not working like it should. I hate to oil it. You know, because if I don't want to mess it up. That pincher roller left one where I'm fitting, it's not as spinning that well like this one is. So maybe the pincher roller needs oiling. Maybe it's not that. Well, whatever it is, I have no rewind. I have no reverse play. And it didn't make that big of a squeal like it did before. So something's up, not right. All right, I'll try it one more time. I thought it was that pincher. I keep having a feeling it's that left side pincher roller, but nope. You can tell by that. Ouch. That was my ears. You can hear that squeal, so obviously it's something in there is misfiring. You can hear the squeal. It wants to go and rewind, but at the same time it misfires and goes straight to fast forward. I mean, shoot. I would hate for this cassette tape player to go because we had this thing for years. Now, again, I would be using Decade if it wouldn't be missing a pincher roller. But my oh my. Because the original CD player that came with this already went because of the turntable was locked up. And the tuner we still have, but it's actually got a problem too, to where when you turn it off, the display dimms and it continuously plays even though it's off. So that's got a little bit of a minor issue too, not major like the cassette tape. I guess I'll show you the models. Now, this was at least the early 2000s, late 90s to early 2000s model. So it's the integrated amplifier that controls all of this. And my dogs are barking, sorry. This is the cassette deck. And I'm not sure what the model is for the JVC. But there was a Sony, but again, the turntable was locked up on that, so model's probably on the back of this. This is a 5-disc as well. And here is this does have AM tuner, but I don't have an AM antenna. It's an FM. We do have an FM antenna. So that's the tuner. And of course you got your other surround controls. Dolby, which if you put it on Dolby, for example, I know the center mode's, yep. See, it thinks I shut the surround off when I didn't. It's just the center mode. It's not. It needs some dioxide cleaner or whatever you call. I think that's how you pronounce it, dioxide cleaner. Because you see, it's thinking I'm pressing Dolby when I'm actually pressing the center mode. And I'm trying to show you if I can. I guess I won't be able to get it to work, but if you put, it depends on how I press it. There it goes. If it's on normal, that usually means the center. I don't have a center speaker in here. It's still in the living room. I haven't hooked up because I actually unplugged my whole other home theater that was in there, and I just left it. It was just wasn't being used so much, so I have it sitting underneath my bed. Oh, so say if this were on Phantom, then the center wouldn't work. You see, but if I put this on, oh, hang on, oh, and I know it. I know. It needs some dioxide cleaner, which I understand. Yeah. I know it needs some there. If it's on normal, sorry about that. If it's on normal, then you see the center comes up. It's at 0. That's at 0. That's at 0. I think it all defaulted back whenever. Well, it depends. Sometimes if I don't use it for a while, I think everything defaults back to 0 in the sound control. But normally, being that I don't have a center speaker hookup, I just leave it at Hall. Because if I leave it at Simulated, then all the speakers are going to sound just the same. But if you put on the Hall, the rear speakers sound a little bit different. So I got them mounted on a wall with a. I don't remember if I hammered it or I think it was hammer nails with hammer nails. Whew, I gotta catch my breath there. Sorry. But I'll just show you the rest of it. I'll just show you the rest. This one actually needs some. Well, it did, but this actually needs some dioxide cleaner too, because some of the buttons on here are hard to press. Like, you don't know if I haven't used this in a while. One time, and I had to press the mess out of the open close button, but it's working. I just need a. Oh. I mean, that's another thing I wanted to talk about. You heard that whining noise? For some reason, this one's having a little trouble loading the disc. So you have to push that in to make it load. So the loading system or whatever has a little trouble on here. Has a little bit trouble loading. Oh. Uh-oh. And it does that for some damn sorry my language. So this is some CDs. Living Legends, has Merle Haggard, George Jones, and Conway Twitty. There's the album for it right there. Oh, pick that up real quick. And this is this gets a little sticking too. Hits of the 50s. Well, it was originally this was actually a burned copy. I actually have the album saved on my phone, but this does need a little bit of work to it, as you can tell. It's just I don't think. See, it loaded that time without me have. Sometimes it'll load without you having to push that in, but see. Normally it doesn't. Alright, we'll just shut that. We'll go to tuner here. Let's see. And it's not playing. Sometimes it will, sometimes it won't. So keep the volume down so it won't get copyrighted. Well, let's see if it does that same thing I was telling you about. Yep, see? And it goes out. See, it just fades out. It just fades out, and then it's not supposed to fade out. Oh. See it? So there is a little bit, and it continuously plays. Oh. Seeing it fade back in. It fades in and out. It's not supposed to do all that. And it stopped. So, yeah, so it's not supposed to fade in and out every time you turn it on and off. So it's supposed to go right off. So maybe I don't know. Maybe maybe a loose connection somewhere. I don't know. So it's yeah, see. Now it's actually I actually used to have the original remote for it, but nowadays it's gone. I think it got I couldn't find it. It got left over at the house I grew up in, and I think it's probably long gone. See, it's not fading anymore. Sometimes it will. Alright, so it's not fading as much. Sometimes I think it does. I think it might do that whenever it's hasn't been ran enough. So that's it. And it's got the tuning, all the memory. You can store memory on it too, of different channels or radio stations. Excuse me. CD player I didn't want to play because of copyright, but I'm gonna turn I don't want to get any more copyrights, so I'll just turn volume off, show you that it is working. I might turn it on briefly. Seeing it loaded again. I'll just play it and show you that it is working. The play button. Hold on, give me a second. There it goes. Gotta put some. Oh wait. Long time. So it is working. CD's making a little bit of noise. Can you hear that? Did you hear that? I don't think that wasn't making noise before. Let's try this too and see if it does. Maybe it's just that particular CD. Let's see. There's only 2 CDs in here. Dang. Same thing. Some Bill Haley. Or however you pronounce his name. Shake, rattle, and roll. Yeah, there is some noise coming from here. Let me put the microphone around it. Maybe you can hear it. Kind of sounds like a clock, or kind of sounds like a little bit about a clock. Maybe it is supposed to make that noise. I don't know. Will you please stop? Thank you. I'm gonna put it back to disc one, excuse me. So there is a little bit of a noise. I guess it is supposed to do that, but I'm not sure. It's kind of sounds like a clock, if you will. We'll just shut that. It does have video 1 and 2 output. Video 1 actually has an input as an output, but video 2 is output out only. I'm sorry, video 1, it's audio in and out, while video 2 is audio out only. Because there is no video, there's no composite port, yellow port on here. It does have your headphone port. You can, like this for example, this will fit exactly in there. And the CD player's actually got one too. It's also got that. This is a really great stereo. It just needs some work onto it. These are not the original speakers. These were that speaker down there right underneath my microphone system right there is that's these are not, I'm sorry, not the original speakers. These were the speakers we got after Hurricane Katrina, because all the original speaker set was destroyed. It got flooded out because we did get water in our house during Katrina, so it got flooded. The original speaker set got flooded out, but all this equipment survived. But like I said, this is not a Sony, because the Sony, the turntable locked up, so this is why we have a JVC. Yeah, but I don't know what is going on with this misfire issue on Deck B, but that's pretty much it. Now, keep in mind, I did make a video about this a few years ago, but I ended up having to delete it because I got so much people commenting from out of country. I couldn't understand what language they were saying, and some hate. Now, if y'all gonna start throwing up hate, I'm gonna have to disable the comments, just a warning. So this is why I was remaking it, is because of the fact that it was just too much. I couldn't. I mean, I don't. And yeah, for those who understand me, I do not speak a different language. I'm sorry, I only speak English. For those who are wondering, I know it's a Sony, so obviously some are going to comment out of the country of that from a different language. Excuse me, but I only understand English. So, and if I see any more hate, I'll have to delete the video, or not delete it, but disable comments. That's what I should have done and I also did a unboxing a setup when I first got my Xbox One. That video had to be deleted too because of too much hate, when I should have just disabled comments. Yeah. Excuse me a second, I'll be right back. Alright, sorry about that. Anyways, let's see. That's pretty much it, y'all. I mean, not much else to do here. And if you're wondering, all these cassette tapes that I went through, these were the ones that I went through. And well, I thought it was going to be a 2-part video. I was going to try to do a part 3, but now we have a misfire issue going on. And well, apparently we have a lot more cassette tapes to go through than I was expected. So if we can't get this misfire issue fixed, we might have to improvise and go through it on a different cassette tape player or something. There's actually, I think, a portable cassette tape player that Spatsbear is going to love, I think. That's sitting somewhere in the living room. Spatsbear is going to love that. But anyways, that's going to be on a different video. That's pretty much it. I think we'll go ahead and shut everything off, including this. Now, of course, if this is off, then that means none of this is getting power, as you can see. So that completely shuts everything off. Oh, my chest is hurting today. Anyways, I might leave this on because I might get on my computer here in just a little while. I'm not sure yet. Might play some Roblox. Oh, and for those who are wondering, sorry I haven't been live on Roblox the past couple of days. I've been sick. I'm feeling a little bit better so far. Still not good enough. So that's why I have not been live streaming on Roblox. Oh, and by the way, this remote is actually programmed. It was programmed to my TV, but I no longer have that because I broke it. And since I came back to Roblox, I have not lost my temper, and I have not broken that monitor. So, like I said, if I ever get bullied on Roblox, I mean, just be smart. If y'all ever get bullied on Roblox, be smart. Be smart. Just leave and go to a different server or go to a different game. See, that's what I learned. If they bullying you, either 1, go to a different server, or 2, go to a different game. And I know there's ways you can get VIP to where I think you can create your own server on Roblox, but I don't have enough Robux to do that. I have 20 left because I spent 80 on that green balloon for, what's that game called? Natural Disasters or whatever. So now I'm down to 20. I'm going to have to work on getting some more Robux gift cards or whatever. Alright, everybody. Well, that's pretty much it for this video. Thanks so much for watching. Like I said, if any hate happens on this video, I'm going to have to disable comments. So I'll be keeping a close eye on your comments. Any hate, first of all, you will be, well, if there's any hate, you will be blocked from the channel without further incident. And your comment will be removed as well. So, yep. We can actually put this back in place. There's actually a problem with this microphone stand now. You see it's wiggling because, well, let me show you. Yeah, that's stripped. So yep. So I can't position that in a certain position anymore because of the thing on there stripped. So that's not good. Yep. I'm just improvising. Alright, well, that's pretty much it. Thanks so much for watching. Make sure y'all hit like, Make sure y'all hit subscribe, tap the bell, comment down below. We will see you on the next one. My chest is hurting all of a sudden. Good grief. And I'm feeling dizzy, so let me sit down because I'm feeling a little dizzy here. Yeah, you can probably tell I'm still sick. But yeah, I'll be getting better soon. I'll get better soon enough. Alright, y'all, I'm gonna jump off here. Thanks for watching.